Hi guys, welcome back to Hermione's Horror Reviews, and yes, welcome my fellow horror fans. So tonight's video, it's like 10:32 at night right now. It's Happy Sunday. My Sunday sucked. It actually did. It sucked really bad. I wasn't gonna do another video because I think I like uploaded two videos. What I kind of did was I kind of picked today as a day that you're gonna get a video, and then so this is the only one that I'm actually doing as I do it. So anyways, so for people that are new to my channel, I am currently in the middle of writing two horror books. One is a horror novel, the second is a collection of 13 short stories, about 3,000, maybe close to 3,100 words. They're designed to be read in one sitting, so you can read one story in probably less than 30 minutes. So, it's a very quick read. Um, so, um, so one of the things that I am finding to be very difficult in writing horror is trying to make the characters believable, and you care about people. You're not supposed to care about a lot of the people that she kills, because they're the worst of the worst, or they're at the bottom of the barrel as far as humans are concerned. But the people that she kills are people that are bullies and rapists and things like that. But there are a couple times sorry, that she does break into people's homes, and she kills their animals so that they can't attack her, and then she then she goes after the people that live there and all that, and she uses her her telekinetic abilities to crush bone, things like that. But as it progresses on in the story, she kind of gets this kind of career where she writes horror, and she has to be really careful that she doesn't repeat things that she's done, so that the police don't know that she's the one doing it. Which, because some of the things that she does is considered to be supernatural, I don't really think the police would believe that it was possible for someone like that to do that. Sorry. So yeah. So I do not have a title yet for the book. I really should do that. But after I write this book, I am going to be writing a horror book that is in a world where people that are commit crimes, the government has the ability to basically download their brain waves into an android, and in essence, this android has all of their personalities and stuff, and they basically the rest of them is one giant big vegetative state, because they don't have any brain function, so they're they're in a vegetative state, and then they have to go out there and they have to do some of the most dirtiest and filthiest jobs, and it all depends on what they've done as a crime that's what job they're going to be doing. And so you have this guy who's been wrongfully convicted of of a crime, and the android that he actually inhabits is not human. It is actually a wolf, so it's like it's totally cybernetic and everything. Um, and so he basically has to do a job for this rich guy, and he sees some things that goes on in this home that justify like convention, and he has to find a way to escape this horror that he's now in. And it's literally, it's, you know, he's in the body of a wolf that's cybernetic, and it's like, you know, how is he going to get out of this particular situation? So it's a really interesting kind of concept, and I am going to be writing another book called Mommy Dearest, and it is about a girl that is essentially a slave to her mother, and her mother is like a real big control freak, and she is she's in her own horror, and I don't really know how long either of those books are going to be. And then I have, you know, The Crow People, which is not based on like Native American legend, because I really am not, I'm not really into like borrowing other people's cultures. I really am not into that. As a writer, I do not believe in doing that. I believe in creating my own stories based on, you know, things I just make up in my head. But I was thinking about the synopsis for The Crow People, and they're just basically, it's just this town full of people that cannot turn into crows, and they start attacking people for like no reason. Maybe it's food, I don't know. Maybe it's something in the air, and don't know. So yeah, so I've got, I've got a lot of ideas for horror books, but I'm really hoping that these two books really work out for me. I just finished my first of the 13, and that was the Mr. Wiggles show. My brother thought that the title was hilarious until he found out exactly what Mr. Wiggles does. So he just nods like, you know. I have things like, I just have like this kind of really weird kind of thing that goes on inside my brain, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun writing the book, and like figuring out how things are going to go. I definitely want to do a remodeling horror book. I definitely want to do all different kinds of horror. So generally during the course of the year, I'm going to be like reading things, and if I think that item would be a perfect centerpiece for a horror book, you darn right, I'm definitely going to be writing the book. But also, I know Alive came out a couple of days ago, and it's like a $12 million production, and it's like, I don't even know how much money it's made now. It's like, they made like 5 point something million. Those kinds of things, I really think that you really have to kind of sit down and really kind of think about how you're going to do this, and how you're going to make it happen. But if you don't know how to do it, then definitely you're not going to succeed in getting what you want done. But I think that the idea of AI, like turning on people or doing things to people, I think is based on this fear of like what AI will end up becoming, and kind of a loss of like privacy and simplicity and all that type of stuff. So Yeah, it's a it's an interesting thing, and I also had another idea for a book that's based on like what I've been seeing in the news. Google had this article about how people are turning their back on activism inside video games. They want to go back to a much more simpler time when games were just really straightforward. And you can actually write a book about that and put that inside of a horror thing. But um, anyways, I am going to end it there, and I will see you guys next time.